All right, girls, this is how we're going to create some of the paper flowers for Erin's wedding using the double-sided tape. So I've got this roll of the double-sided tape here, and what I have found that works the best is if you have all of your petals of different sizes just kind of set and ready to go. And I have a strip of this double-sided tape here. It's, I don't know, maybe about 8 inches long or so, and right now it's sticky side up. So it's set and ready to go. And what I've discovered works the best is if you kind of hook your petals together in size order first and then wrap it around. It actually sticks together really well. So what I think works the best is if you start your petals, and I'm going to place mine on here. I'm going to leave a little bit of room right here just so I can hook the double-sided tape to the stem holder, the stem part first, okay? So I'm going to leave a little bit of room here, and the bottom part of the heart is going to go here. I'm going to space mine just a little bit, so I'm going to give mine a little bit of room, and I'm going to work my way up the food chain in terms of size. So I was doing like 3 of one size and then starting the next size up. I think this is my next size right here. Something that looks like this. Another one. Okay. And right now I'm out of room, and then I'll do another strip a little bit later on, but you'll see what I mean. So I'm going to take my stem right here, and what I'm going to do is we're going to very gently pick this up, because right now it's very sticky. And I'm going to stick it to the top of this and pull it away a little bit. All right. And what I am literally going to do is just roll my stem. And as I roll it, I'm going to take the back part of this off. If I take it off too much, the double-sided tape will literally stick to each other, and that's really not good. So I'm kind of just peeling this back, and I'm kind of letting it do its own thing here and curl up however it wants to. I'm just mainly focusing on trying to get this to sort of roll on its own. Rolling, 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 la 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 la. All right, so now I'm starting to get to my larger petals, peeling this off. And it's like once it starts to get to the larger petals, then you get some poof action in here. Almost to the end of my tape. Stick this one here, pulling this off. Plopping it on. All right, so this is what I have right now. So I have something that actually is starting to look like a flower, which is kind of cool. But see how it's not very big at this point? I need another row to kind of poof it out to make it maybe about this big. All right, so I'm going to put this down, and I'm going to grab another piece, again about the same length, much like this. Let me see if I can hack it off. All right, so I've got something that looks like this, and I'm only going to start this with my larger petals just because I kind of ended on larger. In fact, I think I'm going to do a couple of this kind of funky size here. I'm going to leave a little bit of room just to connect it again, like I said before, cat walking through. Let's try this. I'm going to overlap these a little bit just because I don't want to do another row. You can try overlapping versus not overlapping. See what happens. I will probably have to like freehand one on there at the very end because it looks like I won't have enough room. But anyway, so I ended with this one. I'm going to see if I can hook it on just like I did before with the first one. And I'm going to start to peel this. What's cool is if you leave a little space like this with this tape, you can kind of stick the bigger petals to the other bigger petals if you need to overlap them, just to make them look a little bit more natural. But sometimes it's actually really cool just to let it do its own thing. You know what I mean? Oh, it's starting to get stuck together. All right. Let's see what this looks like. See if I can get this to stick here. This little piece of tape is here, so I'm just going to backtrack it a little bit around. Let's see what I need. All right, I'm going to bend this out just a little bit. Wow, this actually looks pretty cool. I might freehand one more. Wow, should I even do one more right here? Really not sure. I kind of like the way that looks, actually. So anyway, you saw me use the double-sided tape. Just make sure it's sticky side up and give yourself, you know, that little amount at the beginning just to kind of get it hooked on, and peel it as you go, because that'll avoid everything kind of sticking together. And guess what? No burnt fingers. Okay? Good luck. You guys can do it. I believe in you. Love you all.